Hello everybody, my name is Msa Mahlangu and welcome to it once again. Thank you. If you are here for the first time, this is how we do things at home here. We subscribe, we like, we comment, and we hit the notification bell. We also share with all our loved ones, our friends, and everybody in the community so that they know it's happening right here, right now. Now, on my previous episodes, I've been talking all things weddings and giving advice in terms of, how to best plan your wedding day. And so today is one episode which is more cautious, and where we're trying to caution you about certain things that are happening currently with people, robbing people in events or at events. But just before I get there, I just want to give a big shout out to Afro Breed. As you can see, Afro Breed. They are on Montenaika Road in Durban. If you are looking for something really great to wear, gents t-shirts and women dresses and all of that, check them out on all their social media platforms. It's Afro Breed Lifestyle. Afrobreed Lifestyle, that is on Instagram as well as Facebook. You'll be able to get all these things and more which they do. So shout out to Afrobreed for hooking me up with such a awesome and wonderful t-shirt. Man, I love it, and I love it. So let's get into it. Today we want to be safe at events. In the past I've heard that people would be robbed of their cars, yes, robbed of their cars at events, and so much more, And even where people are gathering, like Sunday services, where people are still robbed, of their money, of their cars, and etc. and etc. A recent one, again, is when a gospel singer, one great gentleman who is a minister, of the Word of God through gospel music. He's a singer, Mr. Mxolisi Mbete, is, according to reports right now, he is rather, getting better in hospital. But he was shot, and it was a robbery as well, as he was going to an event, And so, this is one that I would like to come through and also talk about and say, look, let's look out for these things. And let's be cautious of these things. And so I'm going to speak about one which is now common lately. And a big shout out to Sir Mpumelelo Zondi for this one. As he shared it on his Facebook status. And because I am an MC, I'm always up at, in front of people at events, running the program. And so I feel like it is important for us to speak about this and caution people in as far as safety when attending events. It would be a sad thing to go to an event with your car, which has a lot of valuable stuff inside, let alone the value of the car, and then you come back, you have no car and everything that is inside the car. So I think it's very important. So what's happening lately is that people now, would give a notice to the MC. Yabo le nto that I don't want yokuhletyelwa as MC ukuthi sicela ufake umama ubani. Stuff like that. And sometimes they come with a piece of paper, but please check NT 62 ban. Tell him to go and move his car. You'll be told ukuthi your car is actually blocking someone's car and someone wants to drive out, and then, you go out same time. And what's currently happening is that, yes, that's what they do. So these bad guys, as my daughter would call them, these bad guys would come, identify cars at the parking lot which they want to steal, rob, or take away, and then they will go to inside and go and give a notice or a paper to the MC saying that so-and-so's car, a white Jeep, I'm making an example, GP, what and what and what, must go outside to their car immediately. Either something is wrong or is blocking someone, and innocently you will go outside as well, only to get there with your car keys and they rob you. They take your car keys, they get in your car, they drive off with your car same time. So be careful of things like that. And one, I think, as MCs, again, be careful, as we give those, as we read those little papers, and be careful. I'm also still looking for a better way of how I can handle that. Personally, I don't like doing those things, but sometimes, in an event, things like these force you. So I think check how the situation is. Check how the situation is before you actually call someone's number plate as an MC or host. Check how the situation is first before going ahead and calling out the number plate. And then these are the things that were suggested, and I just want to also to say, let's go out there and think about these things and actually do them when we are attending an event. And I think number one is we are being told, okay, let me read it nicely, point by point here. So number one, kutiwa, don't go out the same time. So if your number plate is called out to a so and so, this number plate, car is like this, please, you are blocking someone outside, please go attend to your vehicle. The advice is, please do not go out same time, okay? Number two, also don't go out same time, take time to go out. So give it a few minutes, and then just before you go out, don't go alone. Take someone along, preferably take 2 people along, or take 3 people along. You don't know what's happening. You might just meet there and this gang is there outside. So take 3 people along. So number one, don't go out immediately when, the announcement goes out and you are figuring out it's your car. Don't go out immediately. Number two, do not go out alone. Go with someone. 2 or 3 people. Or more if it's possible. And then number 3, don't go directly to your car. Don't go directly into your car. So go out, take an opposite direction. Okay? Go out, take an opposite direction, and confirm from a distance. Confirm from a distance. You don't want to go out there and exactly go to your car. You never know what's happening. So confirm from a distance, and make sure that your car is really blocking someone's car, and that there is someone in that car which is blocked. Okay, so you need to go and check there, and then assess, see if it's safe to go to your car, and if you feel that it's safe, then from there you can then go to your car. But still, advisably, do not go alone, even if you feel that it is safe to do so. So this is as far as events and attending events. So if, most especially social events like weddings, graduations, the events that we do at home and all of that. Be cautious, guys. These things happen, and unfortunately these guys are out, and we really need to be careful when attending these top sort of functions. Yeah, that's it from myself, Msa Mahlangu. And please do like, comment, share, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, do subscribe and share the word. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.